Hi, my name is Afiq, and in this video I'd like to show you the latest version of ExecutiveApp, which is version 2. Version 2 comes with a lot of new features and improvements, and I'd like to go through them just so that you can catch up after watching the tutorials. But do note that if you're using version 1, you cannot migrate to version 2 because of some incompatible changes. Here I have the dashboard. If you look on the left hand side, there's actually 3 pages that have been added, which is the customers page, equipment page, and accounting page. Okay, let's go to the customers page. There's a reason why we created a customers database, and I'll show why in just a second. Let's look at the add customer form. So here you can put in your customer name. You can change the customer type to either a consumer or an agent, and you can put in the contact number and also physical address and whatever comments you have about the customer. Now, what we can do is when we create an order, we can actually reference the customer that we have registered in the customer database, and once the customer has made a purchase, their data or what they have purchased, we can view using this view analytics button. So click on the customer and view analytics, and here you can check out the purchase history and also the purchase metrics of the customer. So let's say if you have an agent and you want to check are they fulfilling your quotas, then you can use this page to analyze the customer. So you can sort by the products. You can either look at either volume, number of units sold, or maybe the revenue that has been generated. There's also an all time, so you can see in a percentage base what has been selling, what have they been buying, and what's been selling really good. Okay, so this is why we have the customers database. Okay, so now let's head on over to the equipment page. This page is for you to keep track of all the assets that you have in your company. So let's say you have a laptop or you have some office supplies that you want to keep track. You can key them in, and also there's a value related to that asset. And if the asset has been used up or is broken and can't use anymore, then what you can do is you can depreciate the equipment. So it's just one small thing for you to use to keep track of the equipments or assets that you have in your company. Okay, next we have the accounting page. So here, what you can do is you can generate PDFs of your financial statements. So you have the income statement, a statement of owner's equity, and also your balance sheet. And this will depend on the period of time that you choose and also what is the ending date. Currently, it's very rudimentary, but I think it does a straightforward job of showing you your company's financial status. And I think overall, over time, we will try and improve it to make it look a lot better. And then next we have liability payments. Here, for those of you who have external investors or you have a loan with someone, what you can do is when you are paying that loan, you can key in the amount that you are paying and also what is the interest rate, so we know how to calculate how much is it going towards the payment of the loan and how much is it going towards servicing the interest. Okay, so I don't think a lot of you will be using it, but it's there for those of you who do. Okay, so now I want to go through just some small changes overall with ExecutiveApp. If you look in the dashboard right now, the chart that was in the dashboard, now you can show different things such as the gross profit, your gross profit for the month, for all the months, your net income, the cash, and also your revenue. Okay, so you can choose how you would like to what you would like to be shown on the dashboard. Next, for finance, your add credit and add debit, now there's a category field to it. And so what you do is when you are adding in a credit entry or a debit entry, you can assign it to a category, and this will be reflected in your accounting page, in the accounting page. So your income statements and also your balance sheet will use this category to kind of sort everything into the correct fields. So the add debit form also has a category, so you can see here. So when you add a debit, you just assign the correct category. Okay, next, if we go to the orders page, when you add an order, what you can do is you can actually, when you are typing the customer name, you can see that there's a drop down of similar names, and when you click on one of the names, it will autofill the information for you. So this makes it very easy, very fast for you to key in a new order, and you can erase this using this erase button. Now, one thing you can also do is, let's say I have a new customer that I haven't put inside the customers database. So let's just put some random number and some random address. If I click add order, it will create a prompt that says add this customer to the customer database, and you can either click yes or no. If you click yes, if you go to the customers page, then it has already created a customer for you. So this makes your job a lot more easier and faster. Similarly, when you add an order, so let's go here. when you add an item for an order, you can also do the same thing. So if I type here some green, so you can see there's a drop down of the products with a similar name, and when you click on it, it will autofill all the information for you. All right, now the last change that I like to show you is in the settings page. So in the settings page now, you can actually set the currency of the currency that is being used inside Executive app. So here you have the choices such as ringgit, pound, euro, and also the dollar. And this will change in the user interface wherever there's a currency related item or field, then it will use that currency instead. If you want your currency to be added, you can just let me know and I can quickly add the currency if you are from a different country. So that is all for Executive App version 2. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Contact us use the contact us page in the website. And as always, we appreciate any feedback that you have. And thank you for watching.